What's up, guys? ThinkingGamer here, and I'm going to be casting a Starcraft 2 game for you guys today. I hope you really enjoy it. This is actually one of my games. As you can see, we are playing Terran versus Terran on Lost Temple, and I gotta say, I love playing Protoss, but man, I just feel like they're just underpowered. I don't know. It's just something about it. I'm like really good at them. It's just I get whooped every time, and I feel like I'm almost cheating when I play Terran because they're very powerful, versatile, and they seem to have the most powerful early game units, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. I would like to make some more videos for you, and I would like you to watch them. I will be sharing with you my limited noob skills with you guys. My first objective here is to wall off my ramp. And what I like to do after I wall off my ramp is I'll take my probe here and I'll shift him. You can assign multiple actions to a unit. So I'll shift him, shift click him here, here, and here, so I can kind of get out a quick scout. That's the key to this entire game, was I was able to scout him and find out what he was doing. And by scouting him, I was able to notice what he was doing. If you look here, he was trying to wall off this lower entrance down here, and I thought that was kind of weird because, one, he didn't do too good of a job. I just kind of walked right past here, so he would have had to move his supply depot over and build another one here. And two, I understood that, well, this guy is probably going to early expand. Why else would he wall this off? Something to note is when you're walling this off, you're kind of leaving yourself open to any kind of attacks up here, which is what I'll show you later when I exploit the hell out of his blunder here. I am finishing walling off my ramp, and if I'm able to get down another supply depot, it will be walled off. Yep, see here, and that will deny him any kind of scouting that he may do. Now, if you notice, he pulled off 3 of his guys to come kill me, which wasn't the smartest thing to do. It kind of hurt him economically a little bit. I was trying to hide a guy there so that I could see when and if he did build his command center there. So what I decided to do was I started to mine some gas. I built 2 gases like almost immediately, and I am going to build 3 barracks, and I'm going for reapers. I was originally thinking, oh, well, maybe I could throw some siege tanks up here, you know. Research siege tank as a dropship, drop some siege tanks up here and just kind of exploit, you know, all these buildings, any command center he has, and get advantage on him when I'm pushing with my main unit. But I decided that the best bet would probably go reapers. Just do a little reaper harass, because reapers can also exploit that little area up there and do some damage, and they're a lot quicker to get out. I immediately start researching my nitro packs, which is crucial if you're gonna reaper harass somebody. Those things are absolutely essential. Anyways, yeah, this guy, he is not doing too well up here. He does manage to get his buildings out rather quick, but then he starts building a ton of supply depots, and he builds way more than he needs when he could have used those units on Marines or another barracks or something else. He didn't manage his funds too well when it came to his build order. I obviously am working on my 3rd barracks. I got my first Reaper training here, and I'm going to have another one training as soon as I get the money. Constantly pumping out SCVs here. Now, the key to SCVs is to have about 2.5 per mineral, which if you count them out, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that comes out to about 24. Now, a quick easy way to kind of gauge how many workers you got on the minerals here, just highlight them, and you'll notice these little boxes down here. A full command group is 24, so once you got that full, that's one quick easy way to just kind of notice how many more workers you need. Looks like I'm going to need about 10 more guys, and then you want, of course, 3 on each thing. You want to keep pumping out SCVs until you hit that note there. I start building my factory here, which is going to enable me to build a starport, which I'll use later to build some medivacs for my marauders. As soon as I get done pumping out some quick reapers, I'm going to start pumping out marauders, which in retrospect, looking back, they're probably not the best unit to use against Terrans who are going heavy bio. Maybe if they were going siege tanks or something like that, their bonus versus armor is very excellent. But but their bonus isn't all that great against mobile Terrans. But it ends up working for me in the end. Now, if you notice, I bring in my Reapers here, and he has no defenses back here. He doesn't pull his SCVs out, and I manage to do a substantial amount of damage to his economy here. I destroy almost his entire worker line here before he even gets any kind of Marines up here. And with these guys, with their nitro packs, man, they can easily just outrun these Marines, kite them around, and kind of harass them. Now, if you'll notice, I am starting to accumulate a large sum of resources up here. That's because I am micromanaging my guys. I find it far more important to sit here and micromanage your units while they're in combat than to worry about your economy. Losing your guys can be a tremendous loss. Now, this is what I'm talking about with the line of sight. With your guys up here, he has no way of attacking them. They can just kind of sit there and rape these Marines. I finally put them on hold, and you'll see they're able to do some substantial damage up here. After I have them safe and sound, I decide to come back to my base here. I build my command center, build my starport, tech it up. I'll just start queuing up production here. Again, look how I can assign one unit to build multiple things. Just hit shift, build, 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 build. Once I get this command center up, I'm going to float it out here, get the expand off before he did, which was what he was trying to do. He pulled his units up here, and if you notice, he has upgraded to a planetary fortress, which I think it was a smart thing to do considering his situation. But he's already in such a horrible deficit that I don't think he's going to be able to pull out of it. My unit's still down here building. I am going to pop a reactor on there so that I can pump out two medivacs almost immediately. All the while, I am building more marauders. This is almost done. I come back up here with my two new Reapers, and I decide to try to harass. And this is when I discover he has a planetary fortress, but I'm still able to do some damage. I take out 3, maybe 4 SCVs and do some damage to some of his supply. He is pretty slow on the reaction time, so I'm able to get those Reapers out of there and hide him back up here. At this point, it's pretty much game over for him. His economy is hurting so bad. He has hardly any money. His buildings are all destroyed, and I am amassing an army up here, floating out my expansion. He's just not going to last too much longer. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so we can get it over with. And there goes my medivacs. I decided to wait to attack till I had my medivacs because I hadn't scouted the rest of the map. He may have been able to sneak out another expansion and have some tricks up his sleeve. So I got the medivacs and I just pushed in there. His army did not stand much of a chance against my forces, and he pretty much just called it game. I hope I have taught you guys something. If you like it, you enjoy the little tips and whatnot, please feel free to subscribe. I plan on making a lot more, and this is the Thinking Gamer, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.